You can find out whether you are in the progressed balsamic or dark moon phase by going to astroseek.com and using their secondary progressions tools. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but what I first want to show you is what you're looking for. So basically, what we're looking at is the phases of the moon, and you may be already familiar with the lunar transit phases, but let me show you right here. So imagine the new moon is here, and that's when the sun and the moon are in conjunction. They're together, right? So then it goes through this whole cycle, it goes through the full moon, and then it turns back into the small sliver in the waning phase. And so that's the balsamic moon. And so it's from 315 degrees in the arc of the circle until 360 degrees when you start a new moon again. So that's what you're looking for, and you can understand how that is the end of the cycle, right? So because you've already had the full moon and you're going back to the new moon, and that's why things are shutting down there. So let's go to astroseek.com. So when you first get to astroseek.com, on the front page, scroll down to Predictive Astrology and hit Secondary Progressions. That'll take you to this page, and you're going to hit Lunation Cycle. When you do that, you'll get to this page. So you can see up at the top that it shows you those moon phases that I was showing you before, and you see that the balsamic moon is at 315 degrees. Well, this calculator will show you exactly when you have that balsamic moon. Next, you'll just fill out the information on that page with your birth information, date, time, and city. And then at the bottom, it's already going to be set for progressed planet is the moon and the eightfold lunation cycle. I set my year from 2020 because I'm going to show you how I'm currently in the balsamic moon phase. And I change the house system to whole signs, but you can leave it at Placidus or choose whatever system you want. And from there, you'll get this nice table here with all of your moon phases for a period of 8 years. So obviously if you change the year, you'll get a different set of 8 phases, but you can see that my current balsamic moon phase started January of 2023, and then I start my progressed new moon in May of 2026. So that's how you can find out whether you have it or not, or what moon phase you are actually in at this point. If you want to learn more about your phases, this book, Predictive Astrology, The Eagle and the Lark, although I think the updated version is not The Eagle and the Lark, you can also check my Amazon store. I have the book listed. It's by Bernadette Brady. This is a great book to help you understand a little bit about your progressed moon phases. I like what she writes here in the beginning of the lunar phases chapter. She says, quote, "To everything there is a season. All life has its own timing. You can do anything at any given time, but things work out better if they are done in their own timing." And so I like that philosophy for astrology. So anything can happen, but we're talking about the quality of time so that you can know whether you should be doing something like growing at this point or whether you should be releasing things. And this is what she says. One of the things she says about the balsamic moon is that this can be the hardest lunar phase of all, as we are conditioned to keep our lives full. This phase is all about clearing a space. As this space opens up, you may panic, fearing that there is something wrong. We are taught to believe that it is unnatural to pull away from so many things, to eliminate so much from our lives for no apparent reason, a seeming whim. If the clearing is resisted, then the cosmos will take charge and you will experience an uncontrolled exodus of people and things from your life. So that is really the lesson of the balsamic phase, that it's sort of a lower energy phase, and it really is preparing you for the new 29, 30-ish year cycle that you're heading into. And anything that's going, that's like a clue to you. And if you have the opportunity to do something off the beaten path and the energy is there for it, then you should do that.